Hey everybody, welcome back to Hof Bergmann. There was a question as to where the eggs spawn. Well, the eggs spawn right here inside of the building. I don't know how many eggs are going to spawn here, but there they are, right there at the corner. And now I wanted to go and basically talk to you a little bit about the problems that we had with the pig food mixer. Got those figured out. Hey, Trekking Life, Wrestling Wisconsin, Chad, and Mondo, what's up? So we had some issues last stream with this pig food mixer. Got them all figured out now. So one of the issues I had was you'll notice that in my F1 menu it says tip, side, pipe unload is U. Okay? And that used to say I because that was the default key mapping um for unload. Well, I had to change that, and I'll show you guys why here. Let's turn this on. The mixer running. Okay. Let's turn on our belt. There we go. And we've got product here. We've got 21,000 liters of sugar beets and 10,000 some liters of whole wheat. Yeah, you can sell eggs at the store. Is there a price on those eggs? Right there, you get 3,000 per 1,000 liters. There we go. There we go. I had to, right. Because I was doing a foursome, I had to empty this thing earlier. It's all good. Alright, so we got that running. Wherever it says you can sell cotton, probably the spinnery. Yeah, the animals have custom feed requirements. Take a look at that. So, sheep, grass, hay, or clover. Cows, you can feed them just hay, and they'll be totally fine. Just silage, and they'll be totally fine. Or total mixed rations. Or you could just give them grass or clover. They'll be fairly effective. Pigs, you can give them pig food. They're totally fine. Or soybeans or corn. They'll be 70% effective. And the same goes with the breeding pigs. Then the chickens and the ducks take wheat, barley, or corn. And then some of the horses only require water, whereas the other horses require oats or hay, water, and straw. Depends on where you, which pen you're in. But yeah, you could just feed your cows hay or silage, and they'd be just fine and dandy. All right. Let's go in here. That one. This. Check our F1 menu here. Okay. And we're going to see once we get in the green and we get done unloading all of our whole grain. Okay, we've already seen this, but we need to do this in order to show you guys basically what I had to do in order to get all of this corrected. So there we go. You just pull up to it and you hit I, or well, I think your mixer, it's all related to what I'm going to show you here in a minute. Okay, let's get out and let's turn this thing off because it's loud. Let's turn off the tractor because it's loud. Actually, we need
Field 2 is planted.
Need to reposition this. Gator. There's a slight bug with both mixers at the moment. I've gotten an update from mod author group, LS Farming Mods. The update's in testing right now, and I can confirm that the update fixes what I'm about to show you. Alright, so we're almost done.
Do we have any big bags of fertilizer?
We had one.
I used it up.
Yeah, I'm going to show you what. I'm going to show you the catch.
I'll go down to the raw face.
Still mixing our pig food. See, the fill type is biomass. Okay, now we're green. Fill type should change to pig food, but it's not changing. The bug. Okay, but this is how I've been able to get it to be pig food. First off, you need to overload a little bit into something. Okay? Stop. 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 So now that we've overloaded just a little bit into our gator, it becomes pig food. So that's a little bit of a bug that is fixed in a version of the map that I have that I tried out earlier today. That version is not public, so we didn't put it up here on the server. Now, you'll notice where it says tip side pipe, I hit U, and now it says tip side overload to pig food silo, and this is where we were having problems last stream. Okay, also note in the F1 menu that it says start overloading L, unload I. Okay, default key binding for overloading is the same as unloading. The last stream, start to overload was I, and unload was I. So unload is what was putting those totes on the ground. Every time I hit I, wanting to overload. So what I had to go in and do, I had to go in here to my key bindings. I went to the first unload somewhere. Went to the first unload, not that one. Okay, dump. I went to dump and I changed this to L. And now I can overload. See the quantities going down? If I go here, you'll see the quantities going up. I'm now overloading from the mixer to the pig fruit silo. All you need to do is just change one of your key bindings, either the unload or the dump. Right now, by default, are the same. Just need to change it to something else. See, it doesn't take hardly any pig food being dumped out before it changes. It does the same thing with the TMR mixer. The TMR mixer basically does the exact same thing. It will stay forage until you unload a little bit into the trailer. But unload is the same as overload. So basically, if you change those, then it should work for you. So, but I can tell you there is a fix. For the pig food part. There isn't a fix for the key binding. And it's just Giant's default. Key bindings like that. So I basically mentioned, I'm like, well, you guys, you know, you could get rid of the unload function. But apparently the unload function was a big request. Be able to unload to totes or bags for someone that doesn't want to use trailers. So basically it's either they retain the functionality of being able to unload to totes, or they get rid of that, then people don't have to change their key bindings. I'm going to mix up another load. Got a fair number of pigs now. Got a fair amount of sugar beets over here. Let's see. Did a sugar beet harvest earlier this morning. Should have a couple 100,000 liters of sugar beets. We've got some total mixed rations. Got some total mixed rations up in the mixer. We're going to try to feed to some cows here in a little bit also. Yeah, we made some seed the other day. Go. So the seed you need to buy. Um, Make seeds you need to buy a tote of this. Then you need some wheat. You need to dump the wheat in the top. You can't just bring a trailer over. Either scoop it in or use a belt. Tote is this. Tote. Big plastic tote. There's smaller totes. Hey, this is a lot faster than using the bucket. Ah, thing's been sped up.
So how are the viewers at home, Farmer Klein?
Oh, they seem good.
Did you cook out at all today?
Oh no, the wife went into work a little bit. I guess I'm.
Taryn asked me, and I said I had chicken fajitas today. Did have a hot dog at my brother's place.
Didn't work. I don't know. We added additive. Now you need to make sure it's in the right mixing ratio. So if you don't have the right ratio, it won't work. You also then need to let it mix. I don't remember what the mixing time is on it.
Does anything special happen at night? I mean, other than stuff closing?
Uh, Papa Bear told me that I should do a fast night, skip night. Did. All right. While that's unloading, let's go up here to the seed area and see what the mix looks like. We need I had to unload. We can mix up. Well, let's mix up some seed. Mix up some seed next. How about that? Chad's giving it away. He says he likes what's in the bed when you sleep.
Oh, it's in the bed.
Blyden says, seen you and a lady sleeping.
It's the girl in the shop, isn't it?
It's a family farm shop. Wife. Maybe you're just, being friendly with the help.
There you go.
Helping out a young lady that doesn't have a place to stay.
And you only have the one bed, so yeah.
Oh, wrong one. Still wrong one. There we go. So yeah, if you're doing this on single player, you probably need to go in and change the key binding of your dump or unload something different. Share the same key binding. So on a device that both has the unload function and the overload function, you're basically fighting games fighting with itself. Doesn't know which one to use. You could. Well, I don't know. You might be able to put grass or clover in one of these silos that looks like this,
I was thinking about doing a Let's Play series on
like
this
the
one.
one that's across the way there. Someone asked
Make a
about
good story
sugarcane. Well, let's
series,
see
but I don't
here.
want to. I'm
Like
having
the
fun with Animal
Rafusin. The
Coast doing it.
Rafusin takes sugarcane. Right, so once again, we say we need to unload the biomass, and then it turns into pig food. Then we can switch over to the pig food silo. We hit L to overload into the pig food silo. And we're now overloading. Turn that off. Now we're overloading into the pig food silo. Out of the way. Off.
So I jumped on Facebook today, and oh my, the drama that's in there today.
There you go. We now have plenty of pig food in our pig food silo. Drama over paid donations and Patreons and all of that.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm just doing it quick. I don't feel like taking my time to back it up properly. All right.
People get a little worked up.
So last time we made pig food, we had the whole tote debacle.
Like, I love the comments though. There's people, they'll put in there, "Oh, this game's gonna die because they're gonna push all the modders away, and all this stuff, and blah blah blah." And I'm like, I'm pretty sure that every time a modder leaves, someone else kind of takes over. If there's a
To attach. Yeah. There's
yeah, I
the
hate
uh, the
for
old
someone to
guard. The
quit.
old guard says, "Oh, you're otter is released," but the new guard just comes in right behind them.
I mean, as long as the game exists, there's going to be somebody that makes mods for it. That's just, and I'm sure people have played it for a while. I bet you back in FS 15 and 13, there were a whole different group of modders than there are now. So,
Oh, definitely. Group of modders from 15 that never made the move to 17. One of the I don't know firsthand, but what I'm hearing secondhand is that one of the really popular maps of 15 was what was that map's name, Darren?
I really don't know. I only played on Johnny V's Westbridge edit of whatever.
That one that you did that then you never could do anything about.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Give me a.
Yeah, we need a hose to fill that silo, not to pull out of it.
My God, that ain't good. It took me that long to figure it out. It was Old Ridge.
Okay, so Old Ridge Farm or Old Ridge or whatever. It was apparently pretty popular. And by Bipolar Prophet did a big series on it. Big series. They were there for a while. Apparently, they were kind of playing off each other on it, not like dueling storylines, but like compatible storylines. And then
Gotcha.
they basically like decided that they were, say that if 17 was junk, it was complete crap, and they weren't gonna mod for it. They basically left the game. 17 was just so awful. Heard this story before?
Yeah,
So,
1,000 times.
so, but it was pretty popular. So Darren worked up an edit. Basically, he tried to get, he tried to get the approval of the group. Clearly, had given up on everything 17, but they were like, no, it's going to die. 15 doesn't. 17 doesn't deserve to have say. So it's like, okay, well now that map is now lost to forever. Only those that remember 15 will ever be able to, enjoy it. But, did it hurt 17 in it? Not really.
No. Yeah, that's the thing.
Forklift.
I just want to. I don't comment because I don't want to get wrapped up in their drama. But I'm just like, it, someone's gonna make mods for the game. Like it's gonna happen. Every day there are hundreds of people learning how to do
There
it.
it is.
It's
Yeah. Yeah. So it's everyone that leaves, there's two that spark interest, and maybe for every three that spark interest, one up. As long as there's a player base, there will be a modding base. It's because there's interest.
I don't see the player base going anywhere. I don't care what they say. There's more and more and more Twitch streamers every day that stream Farm Sim. I mean, I remember a year ago when I'd go on Twitch, there'd only be 3 or 4 people on at a time streaming Farm Sim, and there's 30 now. Every time you get in there.
Yeah, we're gonna do the seed mixer. I'm gonna try to do the seed mixer. Yeah, Frank, we just demonstrated that. Why I can't pick this up?
Tell you what, he put some big fields on this map. I guess it's a group that kind of did this, right? It wasn't just one person.
Basically, it's Farmer Andy built the map. There's a guy that did the scripts. So it's kind of it's a small group. Say one guy basically map itself, and
Yeah, because I was looking, the fields are all pretty good size. Darren, we about got this field done, buddy.
Heck of a time with this additive seed thing. Doesn't
Yeah, I
like
haven't
these
played with
forks.
that. So I noticed that I don't know if it's multiplayer or what, but those forks, um, like I couldn't pick up the Hof Bergmann pallet at all. It wouldn't pick it up. I had to I had to lease a set of just regular in-game forks.
Now I use it a lot in that other multiplayer map. I think
Mm-hmm.
maybe it's just these pallets don't like. So it looks like
Yeah, that's
we
what I'm
get
thinking. Is
we get the
they
liquid
weren't
close, and then we
designed
say R.
maybe for the or how they designed them.
Okay. We've just put 2,000 liters of liquid additive in there.
I do like that little silo hopper. That's kind of neat.
Move this out of the way. Now we need to add wheat. Silo hopper. Take some pig food that we mixed. Fattening area. Silo over there. Basically stage some of it.
So I'm wondering if can you put pig food in an auger wagon? Nope. Into the end game.
Oh. You think it's funny when I get shot on Tannenberg that I grunt?
It's just every time you're like, ugh.
Oh, that hit.
I just get giggling. I'm waiting for it.
Apparently you're a crack shot. You need to get in there.
Oh no, your game looks that game looks brutal. I have it on my wish list. I have I guess Verdun. Is Verdun another one that was like that?
Yeah, it's like it's a different. I think it's a different theater. Same game.
I have both those on my wish list. Waiting for Steam Summer Sale.
All right, later, Mondo.
Yeah, is it?
We don't have enough
Isn't
milk
that around June?
yet to do butter.
I can't remember.
I kind of thought it was a bit cool. I thought it started like Memorial Day ish. Memorial Day is the cook and start of summer, right?
Because last year I bought ATS and ETS. I think I paid like $5 each for that.
That's
And
on
then,
sale now.
and then I bought up all the DLCs for Farm Sim when the summer sale was on. Farm Sim 17, because I didn't have them all then. bunch of stuff on my list.
Hey, Delta, what's up? Hey, Mark, what's up? It's not that bad, a Factoro. It's not all that factories. I mean, there's some production, yes. You could easily play it without doing it if you wanted to.
There's one called, I think it's called Empires of Undergrowth that I've had on there for a while. It's like you control an ant colony. I've had that one on my list for a while. I remember, I don't know if anybody remembers the game Sim Ant. It was one of my favorite games.
There we go. I probably should have done that earlier. Genetic said he played Sim-Man extensively.
It was a crazy fun game.
There's the PDA.
Problem you have, Raz, you give everything up. Because remember that Minecraft you were playing, you were eating poop, and I couldn't wait to see what was happening next, and then you quit.
I just haven't enough time. It takes everything I have just to put out the little bit I do. So I had to be kind of like, I've been playing Minecraft. I play it with my kid all the time. I just, it's hard. It's hard to put out a bunch of content, at least for me. It just takes so long to upload.
Oh, thanks for this donation there, Delta Bravo.
And then my thing is, it's just I only have so many hours a day where I actually can record without voices in the background. So
And with school out now, it's probably even less time.
yeah. I told the wife and kids, I said, tomorrow I'm closing the door and locking it. I'll be busy for a few hours.
Oh.
I mean, you guys both know pre-recorded like series. That's a lot of work goes into that stuff.
Yeah, it's a lot of, especially when you're doing time lapse.
And then there's all the off-camera work too. It's fun though. I mean, I'm not saying I don't enjoy making.
Oh, it was still not in the green.
But speaking of channels, Klein, yours is growing
Should be
crazy
able to
quick.
put all of that in
You
there.
shot past 9,000. You're still booming.
Yeah. Says that I do about in about 400 something every.
I think I'm at 186 total.
Well, the subs breed subs and get to that. I did 17 when I was doing just the map stuff and pre-recorded stuff. It was probably like average 200 a month growth. And when 19 first came out, it jumped something crazy, sustainable crazy. Now it seems to settling down to 400-ish, high 300-ish per month.
I'm excited for you. I think it's awesome. Do a great job, though. You provide a lot of content that's helpful. I think that's awesome. Yeah, it's just not.
Seasons shows up. That'll be Thanks for the super chat there, Delta. Oops, oops, oops.
It's starting to seem though that modders are kind of getting into the meat and potatoes of the game. We're seeing more and more scripting, more and more features. Seems like just different stuff keeps coming.
Oh, I gotta add more liquid. Oh, get down. Well, Chad, I think you're gonna have to wait until. I think the big wait is gonna be
Folks like
over
Darren or
in.
making all different kinds of stuff.
Big wait is gonna be basically with the mod contest because of the global company, LS Mod Company. Plan on submitting that to the mod contest, and basically we're gonna have to wait 2 months for that. You know, don't they have cell phone cases that like float? So the fill type mover script that's out, you know, it does okay, but it can only do so much. Yeah, I got these forks when we were having problems with all those totes. The other stream, the totes were sticking to the forks. Got this one so you can ease the collisions. Seem to work too good for the pallets.
Yeah, that was. I couldn't get the. When I brought the pallet of barrels over to the butter machine, it took 2 machines to get the pallet off of it. I had to have one to hold it and the other one to back the forks out.
Alright, so now we got the right ratio. Gotta wait the predetermined amount of time. And hopefully we see this fill type change from wheat to seed. There you go. Now we have seed. Turn it off. We have almost 16,000 liters of seed. Plus all the seed we have out here.
I'm gonna have to go get fertilizer. Dang it.
Hey, Chad. Thanks for the super chat. Super chat crazy tonight. Alright, let's see here. What else do we need to do? I'm gonna move this.
Did you see where Farm Sim League has Team Horse?
I saw a video, yeah.
They got a sponsor. I'm like, how fair is that?
There's actually like sponsored by brands. Lanier, I think Lanier has a factory team. A couple others. We still need a third for no dogs allowed. We need several alternates. We need to reach out to the viewers to join the No Dogs Allowed Farm Sim League team. Contact me on Discord.
Sponsored by 9 Lives.
Friskies. Alright, let's try this.
Well, it would be like one of those NASCAR race cars that has that sponsor that nobody has any idea what they do. Like, what the heck is that company?
Alright, let's go see. Let's go see if I can do mixed rations in a food ring.
You can get jackets with patches on it. Yeah.
Chad says I want one of their jackets that were hanging. I saw on YouTube that they did I guess a team announcement video, but I didn't see the video.
They were like in a locker room.
Well, for the in-person events, it's a pretty big cash.
When's the mod contest? June? Is it June?
July.
July.
How am I supposed to? Mixed rations. Let's feed.
It won't accept anything.
No, I just dumped it in and just dumped it through on the ground.
Hmm.
See, total mixed ration, silage, hay. 0. I just dumped it in. Well, if it's hay bales only, or clover bales only, then it shouldn't be listed. Chalk that up to another thing I need to talk to Papa Bear about.
And Darren was saying earlier, if we get a handicap, because we're keyboard players.
Well, everybody is. Keyboard or controller
Oh.
only on stage. Online, you can play with whatever you have. We're the traveling type, and we traveled all over Europe, attending these events. Have to keyboard or controller only. New DLC is Kloss. Other than the fact, I don't know, it's Kloss. We haven't heard anything else.
Alright, guys, I'm jumping out of this tractor. You each have to jump in it. This is hilarious.
Uh-oh, what'd he do?
Thank God for third person view.
Where's he at?
Yeah, that one must have went through Giant's testing.
Yeah, I cleaned this earlier today.
Has to be repaired too. That's why the paint's gone.
Oh my gosh, it's dirty, isn't it? All the paint's peeled off.
Yeah, it shouldn't be that bad. It's only half. This thing's ready to go to junk.
All right, let's see here. Owls.
I've had a lot of mods do that, where
Pull up.
they turn chrome after so.
They don't have the right wear map. All right, well that answers that question. Oh shoot. Oh, I can't. Why can't I put it back in there? Oh, we'll just leave it up here. That up here. Sit down here. transfer some loads, pig food over to the fattening area. Get them fattened up. Fattening pigs are the ones that could die on us.
Alright, I think everything's planted. Yepers.
Saw Sim post a screenshot he was doing. Sugar beet harvest, and his sell point closed on him at 8 p.m. He said 97%. Wait till morning.
Yep. I love that closing sell point.
Yeah, it makes you plan things out. Whoa! How do you get straw out? You just drive underneath it. We got to put straw in a couple things, so we'll show that off. It works best if you cover it. Q. And then start overloading. See the volume going down, volume going up.
So, how did they get the grass destructible back on?
I don't know. Just noticed it when I got the map to drive around in, and all of a sudden I drove through some grass and I had tracks. I was like, oh, that's back on. I figured since we had pig food, then I might as well just put the put some pig food in this silo over here to make feeding these convenient. I don't have any hay. We'd have to put hay. Well, I guess I've got hay out of the hay dryer. Wait, how do you put straw back in? How do you get straw out or back in? Put it back in, you just put it back in the blower. But I want to empty this silo. You see that seasons announcement where they separated painting and maintenance?
I didn't see it, but I know we had talked about it in the past.
Seeing the all silver tractor there. So again, I forget I don't need to connect to it to empty out of it. Alright, let's get this set up.
Nice paint job you got on that thing.
Yeah, I saw the silver tractor and I was like, yeah. Seasons, you now have the capability of just doing maintenance or repainting. There's other ways to skin this cat. All right, that. So we have some hay already. Pull up there. Come into here. Turn it on. See, we have 6,746 liters in the dryer. The icon shows that we are moving it. Stop. U, hip side drying chamber. Be out of that. Let's turn that off.
Time to mow some grass.
Got the dolly trailer, so let's pull around. Then kick that weight out of the way.
Gonna want to bail it or collect it.
I don't know. It's up to client.
I wanted to collect a little bit of it to play with this dryer. Shooting hay into the hayloft with a belt. Let's go around the back. And see what it says. Now we have 6,748 in the storage chamber. So if we hit U, it's switched to unload from the hay chamber or the drying chamber. Now, if we come over here, we can overload from either chamber. That's pretty cool. That off. Full again. Hey, Gabriel, what's up? I think, are they real bales or are they fake bales? I don't know. I could try to stab one, I guess. Oh, they're real, huh? Okay. Go. Let's see here. Where is our fattening? Need water, straw, and pig food for these. They're good. Shed. Pig shed. 1. They're good. Just need water, straw. We're going to go drop this off. Get a trailer. And some straw. Some pig food. Get some water up to these. Do need hay bales to feed the hay or clover bales to feed those ramen.
There's 4 of them up by the sheep pen. If you want to, I know there's some up there.
That could be pretty dangerous, standing in that mixer. Oh! Slow down.
They're clover bales, the ones that are up there.
Oh no, I hope you didn't get your legs chewed off.
This thing doesn't have a hole. Oh, there it is.
Go up here and get another trailer. Man, we're going to have to hire somebody to come in here and clean up our mess. See how much straw do we think we're going to need? 4,000 liters. Empty that silo. Oh, we're not far enough. Back. There. Alright, that should be good. Hey, let's see, what is it? Trowel Pat Gaming, what's up? No. Well, what's your issue with the, what's your, what's the issue you're having?
Oh, that must. Is that something you did, or that must have been the milk cans I put in the shop?
I didn't do it.
Yeah, must have been the milk cans I put in the shop.
Missed my turn.
Where do you want me to park this trailer so you can do your demonstration?
It's less of a demonstration and more of a trying to figure the heck of it out because I haven't done it yet.
I think we have a second loading wagon.
I'll be right back. Just gigs. Hate for one of them to go and die on me.
Yeah, because then we just got to throw them in the compost pile and ruin our compost.
Well, it's all cooking, so we have to take it to the Skinner.
And I just keep thinking about that Hof Bergmann 17. That was when we did the auction and all that.
Oh, that was back before we realized seasons.
It was the animals, wasn't it? Yeah, it was the different animal type.
Yeah. We set it up like this calendar week was this season, the next calendar week was a different season.
Yep.
You have to be in the mixer to unload the trailer.
So you had the chickens, didn't you?
So you can't just pull up under the trailer and get it out. You have to pull the trailer up under the pipe, then
Chickens
get
and
in the
ponies or something
mixer.
like that.
Then once you're in the mixer, you can tell it to overload. Yeah, I had the chicken egging facility. All right, let's try this. Get this weight out of the way. Oh. Same with this. You can't get hay out of the pipe unless you are in the mixer. That's because your key bindings I, as Genetics said, is the same key binding as unload I. You can't overload and unload at the same time. So you need to change your key binding of one of those functions to something else. Then you can do it. Alright, so let's turn on the hay dryer.
Oh, you're in the hay dryer.
Alright. And this. Force unload. Back in this. Now it's
Yeah, I
sucking
like how
it in.
they devised to make everything kind of a vehicle.
Yeah, that's how they did it. So they don't actually have the map. Actually, doesn't have, I don't think, any real additional scripts. It's just custom XML. So all of these things are vehicles. Hey, Mr. Spock, what's up?
Yeah, I watched that stream where he was saying that none of it's scripts. It's just base game stuff.
Yeah, like the storage silos that you use the hopper for. They're technically trailers, as far as the game's concerned. I would pull some TMR out, but I don't need it. So I don't want to. You know, have a whole bunch of TMR that I can't do anything with. It's probably like 4 or 5 in the morning. I think they're about 6 or 7 hours ahead. Maybe just 5 hours ahead. It's fine. We had just spent probably about 20 minutes going over that earlier, but you know, it's unfair to assume that you've been here the whole time. So
What you get in the tanker for?
water the pig.
Want to try to make some butter and cheese?
Now it's like a mission. Got this tanker in here. There ever was a time where you didn't want a collision on one of these legs. Oh, 5 a.m. Early. Need to knock this thing. knock it. With the Kramer. I don't know. We haven't really done any cheese. Raz made a little bit of cheese. Our cows haven't been that productive. Yeah, it's all good.
Should be able to bring it around back here, Darren.
I don't do a controller, so I don't know what the bindings are. Know if they're different.
So will the fermenter take grass and chaff?
I don't know.
We can test it. Back up to the silo thing here, Darren.
There we go. Got it good now. But see, the pig food mixer only shows potatoes also. It takes sugar beets.
You ready, Raz?
Yep. Do you get a tip trigger? There it goes. Cool. Turns it right into chaff. So do I have to stay inside this as it works, Klein, or can I leave? Or
You should be able to get out. See, it's all just a matter of principle now. There you go. So, like that hay dryer, there's a 10-minute drying cycle. But if it's like the other stuff, the 10 minutes don't start. The 10 minutes don't happen unless you're in it. So, like, you have to get in it for it to start taking the hay, but it won't start actually counting the timer until you're done adding material. I think we could probably put more of that hay in that dryer if we want. Hey DB, what's up? The fabric script doesn't exist. It is not a thing in 19. The fabric script from 17 is no more.
it's not much milk, but
Same
make some
with
cheese with it.
the M Company
Some
script.
butter.
No more. Nothing. Doesn't work. So everything that we knew about production in 17, just forget. Doesn't work like that anymore. That's why it's been so long getting production type stuff. It's all set up as vehicles. somehow
Did
in
you
the
get those
game.
other cows fed, or do you need me to do it?
We need hay bale. I don't know. Will they take clover?
Yeah, they will. I'll get it.
There's Papa Bear.
Because I don't know if you can put the milk cans in the dairy. I don't know. Or in the where you make the cheese and stuff.
We had a interesting conundrum, Papa Bear. The cows in the open pastures, and with the rings, they say they accept total mixed rations, but you can't put total mixed rations in the ring. It doesn't accept it. It just falls through the ring. I'll show you here in a minute. So yeah, right. But see right here, it says total mixed ration, silage, or hay is 100%. Well, I can't make a TMR bale. I can't make a well, I guess I could do a round silage bale, square silage. I can't make a total mixed rations bale. So if I wanted to feed it mixed rations, I can't. Yeah, the forklift at the store is owned by the store, and they let you use it, just like the forklift over at the grain mill is owned by the grain mill, and they just let you use it. Go. Little Kramer can move along.
Ron, need water. Mighty good.
Oh, look, you're moonwalking in the road. Papa Bear says that they only accept bales. Kind of a giant's artifact that it says total mixed rations. Really, they take hay bales, clover bales, grass bales, or silage bales.
So you can never get them to 100%.
Gave them hay or silage. That's
Yeah.
So, Papa Bear, do you have any suggestions on how to get those straw bales out from over the workshop? Folks say that they've been able to get one bale with the Kramer, but they haven't been able to get the other bales out. Guess it won't reach.
There's 44% of grass in that wagon you can put wherever it's.
Apparently, those bales up there are real. They can only ever reach that one.
You just put it hayloft.
The straw bales above the workshop. Apparently, they're real. And
I
the
love
folks
this
are
little
trying to
cheese
figure out how to
making
get them.
place. Is he in chat right now?
Yeah.
Does the butter maker have to be full for it to work, or does it have to be just 250?
No, you don't have to be full, but oh, Darren's topping off the water.
You can finish it, and then somebody will have to put the gator away. For some reason, I'm stuck in the animal dialogue and can't get.
Have you played with this milk stuff at all, Klein?
No, because we haven't had any.
Come up here. It's fun. There's buckets.
I heard you have to use buckets. Where's the butter machine?
I put it inside the little creamery here.
Hey, Carl, what's up? All right, so what do we do here?
Put one of the buckets in that little circle, or the right on top of the drain. All right, now bring it over here and put it next to the opening in the butter machine.
I dumped my bucket in.
I think you have to turn that on. You have to turn on the. Um, there you go. And now you should be able to hold your bucket close to it and it empties it. There it goes.
Oh,
I think one piece of cheese is 200 milk, so you should be able. I think there's only 20 left. So. Somebody leave? And then, yeah, you can fire up the butter machine. I'll let you do the honors. That way, people at home.
I think he was stuck somewhere.
So you have to. And then I think you press N to close it. I think, is it B? I can't remember. Should start turning it. And Farmer Klein's inside the butter machine. And I bought a couple barrels because I guess when it's done, it'll fill these milk or these butter.
Do we get barrels when we sell it? Do we get the barrels back?
I don't know. I wonder if it's like the crates. I think you get the crates back as you sell it.
Yeah, Nitro Dad. Basically,
And then here's the
you need to
one
change your
piece of
key
cheese I'm eating.
bindings. Oh no.
All right, so 3 minutes to make it. Okay. So it works kind of in a batch, right? So once you start it, you can't add to it till it's done, right? Same with the hay dryer and stuff.
Yeah. So I was able to add more grass to the hay dryer.
I'm bringing our single piece of cheese down to the farm store.
Drying the hay. Oh, and the display on this hay dryer, it's like a bar. More, the more you have, the higher the bar is.
Oh,
Fill level.
cool.
Yeah, basically, you need to change.
So what's the in the farm shop, the shelves? What are those for? Just storage?
Basically, there is a option for
Oh,
dump,
it automatically sold my
and there is an option for
automatically sold the cheese when I put it in here.
unload. The default is I for both. you need to change dump or unload so that they're both not the same. Because the problem is when you have a thing that basically lets you do both functions. You have two key bindings that do the exact same thing at the exact same time. They're in conflict with each other. So you need to change it. So if you changed one of those other bindings before, you don't have that problem. But if you never changed it, then you have that issue. Hey, Will, what's up? That's almost done.
Oh, riding horses. Remember those days, Darren?
Fondly. Fondly.
All right, look, it's almost done.
Especially at O Dark 30.
Now we hit L. Now we squirt butter out.
Ah, we're making butter.
Get that horse out of here. This is a clean facility. A heathen animal.
Hang on, let me put a dog outside and keep
Jeez.
everything out.
No dogs allowed.
Cool, it's making butter.
Up in there.
Oh, that is cool.
Where's the cheese? Where's the cheese show up when you're done with it? It just shows up on a shelf?
Right there on that shelf behind you, or to the left of you.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how long it takes. He-Man.
Beast.
Come on, horse. You don't want to carry it?
Oh my goodness. I guess it sells automatically because it's between 7 and 8. Hey, David, what's up?
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, it will.
We're actually about ready to
Let's see. Best
close
price
out.
for butter. Yeah, it's farm.
All right, so
It's $25.76 per thousand, so this should get us like 1,200 and something.
there's no way to move this. There's no way to move this from the drying chamber to the storage chamber without doing this. Hey, Six Wheeling, what's up? There are no placeables that we added to this. Anything you're seeing comes with the map. We did not add a single placeable to this server.
And yes, you keep the barrels.
Cool. So you can see we are moving. We're moving hay from the drying chamber into the storage chamber. Basically transferring it this way. Need to water our horses.
Oh, over there, yeah.
There,
So you
if
have
you
to
get a,
water the outside.
there's a big bag of horse food in the building there.
I'm riding Zia.
So, the magic hat.
Oh, you got auto ride?
That's the
Well, let me quit. I didn't even look at the mod list. I just downloaded it.
well, I bought a couple more. You don't have to ride the horses if you don't want to.
Let me see if I can get in here and pick this up with something.
They should change on their own. I went to the hay drying panel and I told it to overload. You have to go in here. If there's a trailer under there, it says overload, and you hit it. Turn the dryer off. Shut that down. Now basically, I guess I should show this. Let's turn it back on. Then we want to unload from hay chamber. Okay, so now it says unload from hay chamber. Now, next time we go under the pipe, we'll pull it out of the hay chamber. So,
Oh, the bag lifters for the front loader. No.
oh, you could change it. Skid steer loader, front loader, wheel loader. Put it in the workshop.
Okay.
We need to get the gator. That back to the farm. Go. Get this weight out of the way. This is not in the Giants mod hub. You'll need to download it from lsfarming-mods.com.
Is this thing not a telehandler?
No, it's a skid steer.
I think it's too far in. It's not on the trigger, is it?
No, you are. Oh,
This thing isn't a skid steer.
yeah, it uses the Paladin skid steer thingies. Alright, I got it. There, watch you connect to it. It's listed under front loaders, but when I saw I was connecting to that Paladin bucket and that skid steer forks, I kind of derived that it was a skid steer attacher. Wow, we need water. We need to water our horses. Then we'll close out the stream. Quick, let's water our horses. Oh, I run into a pole. On the lid.
So what do they need? Straw and
There
water.
we go. I'm getting water.
Do they take straw bales, I wonder?
Probably. Oh, maybe that's what John says. Farmer Andy made the Kramer take skid steer tool. That's why it's special edition. Hey Fabio, what's up? You know what? I had trouble doing this water the other day. I'm gonna see if you can water these. I don't seem to be able to water the horses after. Oh, this thing is still on. Like, what is that noise?
That works. Works for me.
Oh, turn that noise. There we go. 34,000 liters of silage there. Some silage in here. 15,000 liters. 156,000 liters.
And they do take bales. Hey, there's some. Come inside the horse shed. Do you see straw floating in the air? Or is it just me?
Yeah, it's there.
All right, just want to make sure I wasn't crazy.
Light switch in here.
The animal straw planes, I love them. I love how it. I don't know. It just looks really nice how they did.
Yeah, they're more moundy. Kenny. All right. Close them up. Front gate. Oh. Oh, that's not straw. That's hay. That's the hay plane from the storage, I guess. That's the hay plane from the storage above. All right, guys. Well, that is going to be it for the night. What is today? Today's Monday. We'll probably be back Wednesday. So just keep checking the channel, and I'll put up an announcement. I'll schedule the stream up ahead of time.
Manure.
Till next time, happy farming.